Welcome to San Marcos, Texas, home of the Texas State Bobcats, a place widely known as one of the continuously inhabited sites in America, and we expect our crowd to continually inhabit and make their presence known in this game. Today, a couple of Sun Belt rivals ready to square off. As we'll see, the Georgia State Panthers taking on the Texas State Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Texas State Bobcats offense is on the field for the first time today. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got...
And that pass picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Tell you what, defensive dream, right? You dream about coming out, setting the tone. You practice your script all week of what you want to be in and how you want to be successful. And bam, right out the gates, forcing the INT. Let's go.
A great spot to start this drive for the offense. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Dropping back, it's Harrison. He's got his man. And he's down after making the catch, but did not reach the line to gain. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Off the play fake. They're bringing heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. They love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Caught near the sideline, it's McBride. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Oh, the attempt is no good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Quarterback on the keeper. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. A third and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. All kinds of running room. Big gain on that one as he stepped out of bounds with a first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw. He makes a grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Rogers. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a high level.
Back to pass, it's Harrison. Getting some heat. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open.
Well, I like this quarterback being aggressive and taking a shot. Just a better play there by the defense.
Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. And there he goes. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make? Because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bobcats. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
That's the end of the quarter. Texas State has the lead here. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, that's not Lamar Jackson back there scrambling around. This is a guy the defense felt like if we can get him out of the pocket and flush him, we can get after him and chase him, bring him down. And they did that one pretty easy there, getting the sack.
On his way from around the 50. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you want. I mean, offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops. You're in a position now, Paula, to put the hammer down and get a 3-possession lead.
I'm really impressed.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him, and nobody's close. Touchdown, Texas State. And they take it in for 6 more points. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Texas State, 21. Georgia State, 0.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
It just looked like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Fires to the right. Pass on the way. It's picked off. Trying to take it back. Smashes ahead. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
What a nice play by the DB there. When that rain starts coming down, the ball gets a little bit heavier. The quarterback throws the ball a little bit lighter. DBs can take advantage sometimes of some underthrown balls, go out and make some big plays.
Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. He caught it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State. And the extra point makes it 28-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Arizona State dazzled in just about every phase of the game. And for a program that's turned out elite quarterbacks from Jake Plummer to Brock Osweiler, I think we may have seen the next great one emerge. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. Sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll start this drive with a pass. Throws to the wideout. And the ball is picked off. No good place for a turnover, but this one is particularly bad, and they got it at the 20-yard line.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Pocket starts to collapse. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
2nd and 10. He'll throw again. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. And, guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Finds his man. It's Jones. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
Really nice job there as the quarterback. Reading coverage, he knew exactly where to go with the football. And at time, the timing could not have been better. They get the completion on 3rd down, setting up 1st and goal.
He's got it. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah,
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bobcats. Ready to try the point after. And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half.
35. Georgia State, 0.
Looking for blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Wants to throw. It's Harrison. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the...
Going for it all. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Man, this quarterback is living dangerously right now. Obviously, he threw a pick on the last drive. He's trying to complete that throw, but the defender gets a hand on it, tips it up in the air. That's oh-no. That is an oh-no situation. They're lucky that one hit the ground.
And sometimes you got to know when to give it up. As a quarterback, you feel it. You can't hold it that second too long when bad things can really happen. You can tell the clock went off, and he was throwing that puppy away.
Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. The Bobcats will boot it away to start the second half.
Texas State, 35. Georgia State, 0.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
Looking for a man. It's Harrison. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Looking for a productive play on first down. He'll keep it himself. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. He's got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, receivers got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw.
Touchdown, Bobcats! And the pummeling has started. On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
That makes the score. Texas State, 42. Georgia State.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes.
The return.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? You're going to be a great player. You got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ogden. Showing off that weight room work as he gets across the 20 and up to the 22. Now on third down for this offense. They'll try to get the first through the air. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. Touchdown, Texas State. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll leave it with him. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
To the ground. He's got it again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Harrison. Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Makes a move. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Hand off to Jones. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the quarter. Texas State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. A 3rd down play to get the quarter started. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Sparks. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Offenses nowadays know one speed. Be aggressive. Go after it. Even if you've got a lead, you see a lot of offenses do this and take shots and keep making big plays down the field. I like it. Keep it up.
They go to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. He wants it all. Touchdown, Texas State. And the route is on. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Western Kentucky delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Bowling Green. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout CUSA. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Brady. Makes his connection. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. Looks as if they'll stay aggressive here. They go 5 wide on 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. And the pass hits, picked off. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Bobcats. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory.
You didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took...
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Yeah, and this defense just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock now.
Trying to get to him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that ball is picked off. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They want that clock to run. Stuffed almost in his track, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Here comes the offense on second down. Leaves it with the back. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. That's reeled in. It's Sparks. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. And the Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. They're going back to the ground. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen, strip the football, do something.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not...